Hi Capricorn, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another Love Bite. Capricorn, let's see what are the messages for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Capricorn Spirit. Alright, 3 cards for the first person, Capricorn. And then 3 cards for the other person. Sun card, 2 of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Second person, Strength, 9 of Wands, and the Devil. Mutual energies, the Fool, 10 of Swords, and the Empress. Bottom of my deck, I have a Knight of Cups in reverse. So somebody here is maybe feeling a bit rejected. They're not happy about that. They feel, okay, so maybe the decision has been made, things are stagnant, maybe my person doesn't want me anymore or something. The other person feels, yeah, but they never had the courage. So I have to protect myself. I don't want to get entangled into a toxic situation. I don't feel nurtured. I don't feel cared for. I don't feel respected in this connection. That's my first thought. I could be wrong. I'm going to, of course, clarify these cards for you, Capricorn. But before that, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. Capricorn and their person, Spirit. Capricorn and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Capricorn and their person. Let's take a few more from another deck. Capricorn and their person, Spirit. Alright, and let's take a few more from a third deck, Capricorn, and then we'll start the reading. Capricorn and their person, Spirit. Alright, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Capricorn, if anything, any of you looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Capricorn, says, I sweat out the stress. I'm slowly evolving. Nothing sounds good enough. I deserve this karma. I talk to you a lot in my head. I don't desire anyone the way I desire you. I want to take a trip with you. I forgive you. I just want to see you again and begin our life together, but these financial challenges are currently stopping us from being together. Who would have thought that something as simple as money could keep people who love each other this much apart? I try to detach and let go, but then I get flooded with telepathy, dreams, and your strong energy which takes me over. Damn it. I tried to help you with your addictions, but you took me and my love for granted. I was happy and carefree before, but you kept taking from me. You stole my heart, my love, my light, and even my well-being. I'm trying to recover from this and heal myself. Alright, so these were some of your messages, Capricorn. If these were resonating with your storyline, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on the first line, which is person A for me. Then we'll move to the second person, person B. And I'm not guessing which one you, Capricorn, are, because I could be dealing with two of you, two Capricorns. But if this is your reading, you'll pick up which one you are. And remember, these are not gender-based. So, person A, let's start with you. Why are you not happy? Why is the Sun card in reverse? Yeah, they're not happy with some past decisions they made. I think this person thought, I'm footloose, fancy free. I can, I don't want commitment. I just want to have fun. And they were being offered a cup of love, I think. They were being offered a cup of love, and they should have stepped up and done right. But they chose to, I think, keep their options open. Right? They made the wrong decision because now they feel the other person has let them go, has strong boundaries in place and has cut them out of their life, has seen through all their BS. I think person A at one time was very arrogant. They could have thought, I have all the power in this connection, it's my way or the highway. But the other person was very intuitive, I think, and they saw through all the games. Now they are feeling very embarrassed and very ashamed of themselves. Now they don't know what to do. They made the wrong decision, right? So now things are stagnant. Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords, yeah, this person is feeling really discontent with life. They didn't accept the cup of love that was being offered to them, and now they feel that cup of love has been withdrawn. The other person has put a lid on that cup of love and is no longer offering it to them, and things are stagnant between the two of you. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, there's strong boundaries in place now. It's like, I wasn't ready for commitment, now I've lost it. So what about you, person B? Strength in reverse. Yeah, they feel that this person will never have the courage, never had the courage. All they wanted was a bit of fun and some passion. This was a trickster energy who entered my life. Yes, I have to stand up for myself. I had to, guard my energy because I recognized that this was only passion and nothing else. So person B is kind of healing themselves. They are trying to get unstuck from this situation. Maybe not, there's a little less communication or none at all right now, because they're recognizing that this was probably just a karmic soulmate. And person B says, yeah, you know what, I'd rather just be single and independent and focus on finding a brand new love for myself who will offer me a cup of love. If this person was my soulmate, then it probably was a karmic soulmate who just wanted passion and teach me a lesson or something. But I have to kind of follow my North Star. I have to do my own healing work. Yes, I think person B is a bit disappointed. They are a bit disappointed because they did invest in the connection, right? So they are disappointed that they found out that the person they were investing with turned out to be a bit selfish, self-centered, only focusing on their money, didn't value them, didn't respect them, this was like a failed attempt or something, I don't know, lack of victory and success. So person B is kind of trying to use their own intuition and not get sidetracked from a person who they feel is very controlling or plays mind games. It's like, yes, I see the truth now. And I think person B has seen the truth and they've taken the sword and they're holding it high now to say, I have to keep up my boundaries and let go. I don't want to be treated like an option in somebody's life. So let's see mutual energies then. For the first person, they're feeling like a fool now. They lost out on the best person of their life. They feel they're going through the dark night of the soul. They're very, very frustrated right now because they have now leveled up. They have evolved. They are now ready to step up. Now they're ready to take responsibility. They want to show back up and prove to person B, you know what, we are a perfect match. Sorry, I never saw your value and worth earlier. Sorry, I treated you like you were an option, but I've learned my lesson. I have, evolved. But they are scared. They are scared because they feel maybe it's too late, maybe the other person has dropped me, given up on me, or called me out that I never put the energy work in the past. What if they don't want me back now? What if they reject me? Right? So, person B, what about you? What do these three cards mean for you? Person B says, well, they did make a fool out of me, Omkaratarot. They kept me hanging. They kept me waiting. They wanted to keep their options open. They always kept the door wide open to, I never knew they were going left or they were going right. And I had to close this chapter down. I felt hurt. I felt betrayed because they didn't have commitment on their mind. They just wanted to have a jolly good time. That's it. So I think person B is the one who is saying, I was dealing with a heartbreaker and a promise breaker, and I have to accept that I fooled myself maybe by trusting them, and I have to pull out those swords that they plunged into my back each time. One more sword. So it's like, yeah, that was painful, right? I didn't feel nurtured. I didn't feel respected by them. Empress in reverse. According to person B, person A is a liar. They lie, they cheat, they ghost, they are only doing things which make them happy. When it makes them happy, they just, they just want me to compete for their attention or fight for their attention. They will never make a decision. They always keep the door open. So I think it doesn't make person B feel very happy because they feel this doesn't make me feel good. So yeah, I have to drop this once and for all, call it quits. Right? So that's what I have, at least for this weekend. Now we'll see what happens next week. Till next time then, Capricorn, love and light. Take care. Namaste.